Hi everyone and welcome to this video. We're going to go through a 5-minute routine today to help you boost energy and balance out postural muscles while working from home. If you do a lot of desk work, working from home more recently, or if you are in a chair a lot, these exercises and stretches will really help you to feel a lot better. So first of all, first tip I'm going to give you is when you're sitting at work on your chair, what you want to do is shift forward. The worst thing that we can do is actually kind of sink back into the chair and type away like this all day and look at screens where our neck is forward, our back muscles are curved, our spine is curved. What's happening here is you are falling forward, inhibiting your breathing, your lungs and everything. So if you shift forward a little bit, bring your sit bones to the more of the edge or the center of the chair and pull your shoulders back. That's just one very simple thing you can do to automatically correct your posture without even doing any exercise or stretches. Then the next thing we want to do is lift the head tall through the crown of the head. So you're lengthening the vertebra, creating space all through from the tailbone, all through your vertebra in your spine up to the base of the neck. Okay, so it's not about lifting your head up or tucking in, it's just kind of getting that nice even level with your chin. So think of that string lifting your head tall to the ceiling. That's the first thing. And then separating the legs a little bit, moving your heels forward, and just being active in this position helps your spinal muscles and core automatically switch on. So that's something you can do quickly now to continue typing and just fix your posture immediately. The next thing we can do is a little stretch. So I'm going to take you through a couple of leg stretches now. Hamstrings, this often gets tight at the back of our thigh. So again, shifting forward on the chair, staying nice and tall in your spine, lifting up, and then leaning forward here. So taking a few breaths. Now with these stretches and positions, you want to hold these for around 10 seconds minimum, up to 30 seconds or even longer, and then feel free to repeat any particularly tight areas of the body. Okay, so breathing into that nicely. And other side. Hopefully you're doing this routine right now with me anyway. Lifting the foot up. Good, and when you lift your foot, it does get a little more of the muscles under the calf as well, down the bottom of the leg. Just always take a few deep breaths here during the stretches. We don't want to strain, but we do want to feel a stretch happening. Next one is a glute stretch. So we cross one leg over the other, again sitting forward on the chair, shoulders back, lifting tall. Now, if you're particularly tight in the glute or the hip area, you might already feel this, in which case just hold it here. But if you want to go a little bit further into the stretch, stay tall, gently push the knee to the side, and then lean forward. Again, don't fall forward with your shoulders coming forward. We want to keep our shoulders back, push on the knee gently, and then lean forward towards the bent knee. And that will increase the stretch through the side of the hip and the glutes, which is really great if you've been sitting a lot. Good. And then we'll swap sides here. Take a deep breath in, hold it here if that's enough for you, or leaning forward here from the base of the spine, keeping your core muscles pulled in. Now these stretches also double up as excellent postnatal recovery stretches. Now it's been 6 weeks since I've given birth to my second baby, which has been amazing. So I'm finding these stretches in particular helping a lot because I'm sitting a lot feeding the baby. So it's the same kind of thing. You're sitting at a chair, you're sitting on a couch or a chair feeding the baby or typing. It's all the kind of similar muscles that we're overusing and underusing. So this is also really great for postnatal mums if you do need that extra stretch. So share this with your postnatal mums or friends or dads if you're feeding a lot with your baby. This is helpful for so many people to stretch these muscles. Next thing I like to do is rotate through the spine. So sitting tall, opening through the chest. So we want to stretch our arms to the side, hold that for a few seconds, deep breath, and then bring the arm around to the back of the chair and rotate through the upper back. So this hand comes across to the opposite knee. This one wraps around to the back wherever you hold the chair. If you've got tight shoulders, you might want to hold lower and then look over the shoulder, keeping tall. Don't push it, but you should feel that nice rotation through the middle of the spine here. Good, and swap sides, breathe in and exhale, turning. Good, holding it. Next thing we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch. So you can step onto the chair here and lean forward. So you can push down into that lunge, holding it there. Good. Now the alternative to this, stay there if you're in the stretch, but the alternative, if you prefer, is down on the floor, of course, back knee down, moving the front foot forward and holding it there. Okay, so hold either one, whatever's more comfortable for you. And then we'll do it on the other side as well. I'll do it on the floor since I'm here, or do it on the chair. Okay, so stepping forward, lifting tall, really nice through the front of the hip. Good. Take a few deep breaths. This is also a really important part to stretch if you're sitting a lot on a chair. So what you're going to think about is doing the opposite to what your muscles are doing. So whatever you're doing for the most hours of the day, you want to then do the opposite for the stretch or the movement to get that balance. And then we come up for a nice little side to side, very simple, a little rotational swing side to side here, just to get the blood flowing and the energy moving throughout your body. Take a few deep breaths. Good, and deep breath in and out and in and out, and one more, in and out. Good. Side stretch here, so feet together, lifting up and over. I'll just turn on an angle here, up and over through here, opening through the ribs, through the side of the body, and lifting up and over the other way. Good. Okay, and then we just step back, feet together, bending the knees, and I'm going to push against the chair to open out underneath my arms, underneath the shoulder area. So flat back, bending down, and just allow the chest to fall forward, pretty much in a flat back if you can. This is really nice for under those back muscles and around the lats. Good, sinking down. And coming up. Then we'll turn it around and finish with a nice neck stretch here. This is always a good one. Stretching through the arms, fingertips up, head to the side. Good. And other side. Keep the shoulders down and back. And by having our fingertips up here, you're actually getting an extra stretch through the forearms, which these muscles are overworked typing all the time. So having the fingers up, circle around through your wrists as well. It'll loosen up those muscles. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel free to repeat this throughout your day. Let me know how you go with this. Hopefully it's helpful for you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and check out the other playlists as well. See you soon.